Russian President Vladimir Putin practically has been in office for more than 20 years, and he is not ruling out staying a little longer.
Putin, whose current term ends in 2024, served 2 presidential terms in 2000 to 2008, before shifting to the Russian Prime Minister's office while protégé Dmitry Medvedev served as a placeholder president.
He reclaimed the presidency in 2012 and won another election in 2018. He would need to step down in 4 years after having 2 consecutive terms, according to the current constitution.
Russia's Vladimir Putin proposes constitutional amendments mentioning God, traditional marriage.
But lawmakers in the Kremlin-controlled State Duma are considering a proposal submitted this week to amend the constitution and basically allow, resetting to 0, the number of presidential terms.
I propose to either lift the presidential term limit or add a clause that after the revised constitution enters force, the incumbent president, just like any other citizen, has the right to seek the presidency, lawmaker Valentina Tereshkova said to raucous applause.
On Tuesday, Putin gave his support to the amendment put forward by Tereshkova, who as a Soviet cosmonaut in 1963 became the first woman to fly to space.
In a speech, the 67-year-old Putin, who is Russia's longest-serving leader since Soviet dictator Joseph Stalin, spoke against scrapping presidential term limits altogether. But he backed the idea that if the constitution is revised, a 2-term limit should only apply from 2024 on.
Thousands in Moscow protest constitutional changes seen as Putin power grab.
He said he is aware of public calls for him to stay on as president and emphasized that Russia needs stability above all.
The president is a guarantor of security of our state, its internal stability and evolutionary development, Putin said. We have had enough revolutions.
Then he said he supported Tereshkova's alternate proposal to restart the term count when the revamped constitution enters force.
As for the proposal to lift restrictions for any person, including the incumbent, to allow running in elections, this option is possible, Putin said.
Vladimir Putin's strangest propaganda moments.
He added that the Constitutional Court would need to judge if the move would be legal, although the court's assent is all but guaranteed.
A series of constitutional amendments Putin proposed in January was widely seen by Kremlin foes as part of his efforts to stay in power. However, it wasn't clear until Tuesday how Putin could achieve that goal.
Observers had speculated that Putin could use the changes to scrap term limits, move into the prime minister's seat with strengthened powers, or continue calling the shots as the head of the State Council.
Click here to get the Fox News app.
The amendment, as well as others proposed, was approved by the Duma. A nationwide vote is set for April 22.